welcome back and thanks for taking the time to join me. I'm going to tie a couple of log style patterns this evening, and I'm going to tie another one here just to show you. This is just a mixed mash of a couple of patterns put together. The hooking device is a Amazon B175 size 10. The thread we're going to use to tie the fly is Uni Thread 80 in Fire Orange. So we're just going to come in and get the thread started behind the eye of the hook. It doesn't have to be touching turns, just run your thread down past the point of the hook and remove the waste tag thread. Now the tail is in two parts. The first part, this is about 6 to 8 strands of glow bright floss number 8. Just going to catch this in 4 turns going down the shank of the hook. Come in and trim this about the length of the body. Just leave yourself plenty of room up here at the top. Then we're going to come in and just trim that shorter than the body. On top of that we're going to put in some bronze mallard. So just take a slip of the bronze mallard off and just open the fibres, just spin it around in your finger and thumb. Just after this up, I want this longer than the glow bright floss. That's the way I like to do it anyway. I'm just going to a couple of turns to catch that in. Always going down, that on the one spot, come in and trim that away. The rib on the fly is going to be an ultra wire in black. So I'm just going to catch that in at the same time and on my side. And then I'm just going to work my thread up, tying these materials in. Don't worry about lumps and bumps. The body's going to be dubbed. Just concentrate on tying in the cut ends, and bring my thread back and open turns tied up against the tail. The dubbing is a glow bright number 5 and number 8 mixed together with some light bright, gold light bright through it. It's dead easy to dub this stuff. Just take a small pinches at a time. It's nice and bright. Tied a wee fly for the channel there called the Peachy Palmer, and this is the same dubbing that I use for it. Just dub it on, then just work this up the length of the body. Any excess, just come in and take it away. It's dead easy to dub and take away. Just anything that's going forward, just sweep it back, a couple of thread turns in front. Now we're looking dead on. The body hackle is a Matt's Bar Ginger that has been dyed a picric olive, or a picric colour, sorry, using the acid. I want the feather that's well marked. There's one there, and that's the markings that I'm looking on it. So we're just going to come in and break away the rubbish at the bottom, strip away some of the fibres to bear the stem, offer this up to the hook, a couple of turns to catch that in, trim away the stem of the hackle. Now I'm looking to get 2-3 turns going at the shoulder of the fly here, meaning the top of the body, and then 3-4 turns down the body for me. So that's the point of the hook, Scotty, and then keeping a hold of the tip of the hackle. I'm just going to come around with the black wire. You're looking 4 turns of the black wire for your rib through the hackle. Sweep everything that's going forward back, bring your wire up in front, cross that over with our thread, and then we can bend and break away, and you can break off the tip of the hackle at the back. Just bringing the thread back, tied up against the body hackle. At this point, just going to come in with my Velcro. Just want to brush any of the hackle fibres that are caught, just brush them out. Get the wee fly sitting nice now. I'm just not happy with just where I broke that tip off at the back, guys. I'm just going to come in and take it away. Just never broke off correctly for me. So we're looking dead on now. I'm going to put some legs on the fly. This is just the pre-knotted pheasant tail legs dyed black, and I'm looking 3, looking 6 legs, I'm looking 3 each side, Just want to make sure they're not broke, which they're not. And then we'll just get the 3 to sit at each side for us here. If we can get them to come apart, that is. And we got them. Now start for these up to the hook. Just going to come around with loose turns, just loose turns of thread. Just want to see what way I'm sitting first before I tie everything in. Just want them sitting up a wee bit. It's dead on. So just hold the legs, then I can really tighten up onto them there. Then I can come in and trim away the excess. Now at this point I'm going to put on a wee throat of guinea fowl dyed yellow. So just going to stroke back the fibres here just to open them up for me. Just going to take 2 pinches of the guinea fowl dyed yellow, sweep everything back, just offer these up underneath the shank of the hook, around with a pinch and loop, a couple of tight turns. Now just want to spread these out a bit, then come in and collect the waist ends, trim them away nice and tight, bring the thread down to the eye and back up. Now the front hackle, this is a saddle hackle that has been dyed what they call a corrib yellow, or sorry, olive. Now you can see where the fluorescent is taken till the more mobile rubbish at the bottom. So we'll just take that away. We'll offer this up to the hook. I'm going to tie it in down at the bottom of the feather because I want the longer fibres. Come in and trim that away. I'm going to take about 2-3 turns of this because the wee hackle, it is sparse, it's not a heavy fibred hackle. So sorry about the fingers, guys. I just don't use hackle pliers. So just going to put another one in, sweeping it back as you go. Just get the hold of the tip there. Follow this around with your thread. Another turn to secure. Sweep everything back, and then bring your thread up over the tip of the hackle. Come in, locate the tip, keep your thread tight, you can break that away. Now we're not looking too bad. Just to finish off, we split the jungle cock eye that I have here. So just going to round with a couple of loose turns, much like the way I would with jungle cock when I'm tying my salmon flies. Just seeing what way it's sitting. Happy enough with that. Just going to lift the excess of the jungle cock up. Nice pair of sharp scissors here if you've got them, guys, comes in really handy. Trim away just want to get a nice tight cut. Just don't want anything coming over your eye at this point. Sweep everything back, thread to the eye, and then we'll build up her head. I want a nice bright head on it, so don't be shy if you're going to use the fire orange thread to tie the wee fly. Keeping our thread tight, we'll just come in and throw in a whip finish, just a couple of turn whip finish, just to finish off. Pull your thread nice and tight, come in, trim away your tan thread. That's the wee fly. It's just a bit of fun, just a mix mash of a couple of patterns. Now just to seal the head up, I'm just going to come in with a wee drop of super glue for the first coat. Just right the whole way right round, just trying to keep the fly and camera in shot for you there. Right the whole way right round, and then once that dries, guys, I'll come in and put on a couple of coats of varnish just to seal up the head. So there you go. I've never fished that wee fly, so I'm going to give it a go in the 2022 season here. All being well, God spurs me, and hopefully it can catch me a couple of fish. So tie a few up, hopefully I can catch you a few fish. And until next time, please stay safe and take lanes, guys.